What up, YouTube? So apparently, Deontay Wilder, he wants to get in one more fight before the end of the year. He's talking about fighting Jennings, and I'm not mad at that. Actually, um, I gotta give Wilder credit where credit is due. The fight between him and Duapis, it was a pretty good fight. I mean, it's kind of hard to judge when you don't really know much about the other fighter, but it was a pretty good fight, and I think him fighting Jennings next, if it is gonna be before the end of the year, is not a bad move. Um, Jennings ain't no slouch. He's definitely better than pretty much everybody that Deontay Wilder has fought, with the exception of Bermain Stavern. Um, but yeah, I mean, definitely a step in the right direction, and that's just because Povetkin, who's his mandatory, already he has a fight next month. So if Deontay Wilder is trying to get in one more fight before the end of the year, that puts him at four fights for the year. And the first fight was against Bermain Stavern. And that was for the heavyweight, WBC heavyweight title. The next fight was against Molina, which that's a cherry pick. Definitely a cherry pick. Then there was Tuapis, which was somewhat of a cherry pick, but after seeing the fight, gotta give credit where credit is due. Duapis was, he wasn't no slouch neither. Um, and I do think that the fight was kind of ended prematurely, in my opinion. I think the ref should have waited to see what would happen next, but the fact of the matter is, Duapis hadn't won around the whole fight, so I'm not mad that it got stopped either. But he was tough. He was very tough, and so Jennings, if he's planning on fighting Jennings before the end of the year to stay active, Jennings ain't no slouch, and like I said, he's not putting his career on hold to fight Povetkin, which I, you know, I don't got nothing against that. I was really hoping his next fight would be against Povetkin, but it's like I said, Povetkin has a fight next month, and if, trying to get one more fight in. I mean, he just fought. Wilder just fought Duapis um, in late September. So fighting late September and then fighting again before 2016. I ain't mad at that. Now, if the fight don't happen but before 2016, I would like to see him just skip over Jennings and fight Povetkin, because that would, in my opinion, that's the right thing to do. But if he's, if he really is trying to fight one more time before 2016, then I don't see nothing wrong with the Jennings fight. You know, I mean, he definitely ain't gonna fight Fury or Klitschko because they're fighting next month. So, really, who is out there for him to fight? Um, you gotta keep in mind what options are out there. You gotta keep in mind how busy the fighter is staying, and Wilder he's staying pretty busy. I think out of four fights, two of them being cherry picks is I don't think that's unreasonable. It's when the guy's fighting once or twice a year, having 18-month layoffs from time to time, and then when you're gonna fight is gonna be a cherry pick. I think that's where it gets to be a bit ridiculous. But I got to give it to Wilder. Um, I can't call him a cherry picker. Um, he got my respect for right now. Um, I just hope he keeps it moving in the right direction. Don't don't um don't regress to fighting these nobodies, or at least not on a regular basis. If you're gonna be fighting 4 or 5 times a year, then yeah, you can't expect for every one of his fights to be um be some mega fight. Um, but that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think about Deontay Wilder right now. I gotta say, I thought that after the Duapas fight, I had a feeling I was gonna have to call him a cherry picker, depending on his next move. And I gotta say, if this is the direction he's headed, then I can't call him a cherry picker. I think he's doing right by the sport. But anyways, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And as always, have a good day.